Hello, it's your perfume principal, guys. Today is May 29th, or where I am, I like to say, straight out of here, the last day of school. So today was the last day of school for students in the city where I work. It was great, bittersweet, but we made another successful year. So guys, it's Friday. It's time for Friday's wrap up. So let's wrap up some of the layering combinations that we wore this week. All right, I have my, what is this, Olipop, drinking my Olipop. Stay hydrated, it's refreshing. All right, so you guys know that I finished my Covered in Roses lotion. I finished my Athena lotion. Lord help me, I went and tried this one. This is the Jergens Vanilla Crush. It's not bad at all. So I've used this a few times this week. Another one, and this one's about to be cut, is Always and Forever by Bath & Body Works with notes of pearlized pink pepper, white roses, sheer sandalwood. Let me just reverse and go back to the notes on this one. The notes are cozy vanilla, and what sold me was a toasted almond and the warm sugar. They have 4 to this collection. The tropical one smelled really nice, and the amber one smelled nice. The lavender one smells exactly like lavender and vanilla. Another lotion that we used in this combination, or in the combination this week, was the Midnight Addiction. And the Midnight Addiction has notes of ripe plum, rich almond flour, almond, and addictive coffee bean. And like I said before, to me, this is very reminiscent of the Into the Night. They both kind of have that darker, like the YSL Opium kind of smell. So some of the oils that I used this week, of course, I dabbled in the Tahitian coconut one. Guys, this is from TJ Maxx. This is like, what, a $6.99, $7.99 oil. I really like it. You guys can see the net. I've had it not for a month yet. And I have tons of oil. If you can see my Sand and Fog oil stand in the back. My Sand and Fog oil stand and Soothing House and Eternal perfume oils are back there. All right, so we really didn't have a scent of the week. What we were focusing on for the month of May, oh my gosh, tomorrow's the last day, was the note of a rose. And the rose that stole for probably the latter half of the month was Dazzling by the Miss Armath collection. Excuse me. So we have the Dazzling one here, which you guys know this is a smell alike of, to me, PDM's Delina exclusive coming together. All right, so one of the outstanding combinations, I used the Dazzling this week, and I used it with Attitude. So that Dazzling and the Attitude went very well together. Most of the Miss Armath collection, they have the note of jasmine. So the Dazzling and the Attitude went well together, and then I added a sprinkling of the Cloud Candy by Cartilage just to add a layer of sweetness. On another day, I did I did the Dazzling, so I could put these two away. I did the Dazzling with the Mystique. So when I did the Mystique, because this is a smell-alike of La Nuit Trésor by the House of Lancôme. So this one to me kind of has even a black opium, a deeper, richer vanilla smell. I think this one has a little bit of patchouli in it. I smell some patchouli. So this here, of course, when we wore this combination, we wore it with this one. And we wore it with the coconut vanilla. And we made it work. And we added, like I said, we added the Dazzling with that. So that was that combination for that day. Today, because it was a 4-day work week, today, I was like, well, go ahead and use the Miss Armath Magnifique. So the Magnifique is a smell-alike of Chanel's Coco Mademoiselle, which is not a scent family that I love, but it's actually very tolerable in this one. And because of that peach note in the Chanel, gosh, I've used a good amount of this one and I like it. Because of that peach note, I use Jimmy Choo's I Want You with that. And it also has a rose note, so I added Dazzling with that. So that was a trifecta. This morning's combination included this. This one what do you call this? The Always and Forever by Bath and Body Works. And then, of course, I use the Tahitian coconut with this morning's combination. And then I actually sprayed on Bath and Body Works Rose, just a plain old rose. And I got a few compliments from that scent combination. But I'm going to tell you the one that the projection was there this week, the sillage was there this week, that I just fell in love with this week. And this was the combination that I wore yesterday. Yesterday was Thursday. Yesterday was 5th grade's promotion ceremony. So I was just like, I wanted to add a little bit, something a little different. Or was it Wednesday? Tuesday, Wednesday, because we weren't in school Monday. Tuesday was pre-K. Yeah, so it was Thursday was 5th grade's promotion ceremony. So I started out yesterday with, I can't 100% remember the lotion, but I 100% think it was this one, this Vanilla Crush. And then I went in with the Tahitian coconut. After that, I said, you know what? I used If You Musk by the House of Bath and Body Works, and I didn't put that in here, but If You Musk, because I realized that the perfume that I'm using has a musk note to it. So y'all, I doused myself with Mont Blanc Signature by the House of Mont Blanc. So good. A creamy clementine. This one does really well with my pH. This one is so mouth-watering. Then I went in with Petra by Lattafa. This Petra, oh my gosh. That rum and plum mixture in the opening is just great. And then it dries down to this creamy vanilla that's just even more intoxicating. So I did that. And then, of course, we have to have a rose note in there. So then I added Dazzling to that. And I'm going to tell you right now, to me, that was a hit of the week. That was a scent layering combination of the week. That was just a creme de la creme. It was simply, 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 simply amazing. So guys, thank you for joining me with the Friday wrap up. It was a quick session today. I apologize. Let me just rewind. I did not. I was about to use this one with this combination that is the top of the food chain. But what I found right on my spinning tray was the Mont Blanc Signature Oil made by yours truly. When I say made by yours truly, you guys know you could get these personal care coconut body oil or a vitamin E body oil from the $1.25 store. So it's $1.25. And it's this company, I believe it's called Scent For You out of Gary, Indiana. I heard about it on a someone's YouTube channel, Nyla. I can't remember the young lady's name, but I heard about it probably almost a year ago. And I ordered some oils from that company. I was very impressed with them. But they're very potent. So what I did, I pour like one oil, and they're just your regular size. Let me see if I could grab one. They're just your regular size oil, right? So like this one, for example, is I can't even see it. Okay, Flora Gorgeous Gardenia. So this is Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia. So what I do, I unscrew it. I put it a full. So this is a good amount. I don't know, maybe 30 ml, something like that. I put the whole thing in the oil and shake it up, and I'm telling you, it is very, very lasting. And you will not, this one's tiramisu speculoos. So these ones are very, they smell just like, I haven't opened these yet. But guys, these are $2.50. So when I order them, I kind of go ham and order. One time I think I ordered 20 and I was like, okay, let me just calm down. But I've gifted them and so forth and so on. But the Mont Blanc Signature, I don't know why I didn't order more on this one, because it is so good when you mix it in. So, but anyway, guys, the word for today is just keep shining bright like a diamond, right? Let's not say that. But just keep shining bright and remember your purpose. Remember that you are made in your uniqueness on purpose for a purpose, guys. Thank you for joining me today. Stay safe, one love, spray hard, and always remember your purpose is bigger than you'll ever know, greater than you'll ever know. Bye.